Hello, our dearest viewers. Welcome to Zeloft School of Marketing. If you're coming across this channel for the very first time, what we do is we simplify marketing for absolute beginners, those who are looking to learn a skill, marketing professionals trying to upskill and up their game, and of course, entrepreneurs and business owners who are looking to more profits and then drive business growth. This is a good time to remind you to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and of course, the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of the amazing stuff we have in store for you. So as is our custom, after every session, there's an FAQ session to just clarify some areas before we get to the next lesson. So the FAQs we'll be taking today are from the last class, which is what is a brand message and how to craft yours. So now the first question we have here is, what exactly is a brand message? Now, a brand message is the core idea or value that you want your audience to associate with your business. Now, it is what your business stands for and how you communicate that to your customers. Remember, if you do not give them something, a very clear idea of value to associate with your business, they would they'll get something themselves and associate it with your business, because there can never really be a vacuum, right? So it's important that you get your brand message yourself, communicate it clearly to your customers, clearly and frequently. For example, Nike's brand message isn't just about selling shoes, it's about inspiring athletes, and a strong brand message will transcend the product itself and it will connect emotionally with the audience. If you missed our last video from our last class, you can actually watch it after this FAQ session just to get more insight and knowledge to what we discussed in that video. So the second question is, why is a brand message important for my business? Now, a brand message or your brand message is the foundation of all your marketing efforts. It defines how your audience perceive you and what you stand for, why they should care about your product or your services. Now, a clear, compelling brand message helps differentiate your business. Of course, it's a crowded market out there. It helps you stand out. It helps you build trust. It helps you establish an emotional connection to your customers, which can lead to increased loyalty. And this is, of course, the goal of every organization. Now, how do I know if my current brand message is working? If your brand message is working, it will resonate with your target audience and to make it easy for them to understand what you offer and why it matters. So look for signs like your customer feedback, your engagement rates, and brand loyalty. Now, if customers consistently talk about the values your brand stands for, not just the products that you sell, or if they return because they feel connected to your mission, your brand message is very likely effective. Now, if your audience seems confused or disengaged, disconnected, then it might be time to reevaluate your brand message. What are the key elements of a strong brand message? There are three critical elements of a strong brand message. The first is clarity. Now, your message straightforward and easy to understand. Avoid complex, complicated jargon. The second element is value proposition. Clearly states what makes your product and service unique and why it is valuable to your audience. And then the third element is emotion. So your message should evoke some kind of emotional response, such as trust, excitement, or a sense of belonging. Now, a strong emotional connection makes your brand relatable. Now, how can I craft my own brand message? To craft your brand message, start by answering these key questions. First is, who are you? That's what does your brand stand for. Next is, what do you offer? That's what are your key product services. And third is, why does it matter? So what impact do you want to make on your customers' lives? Now, after you've answered these questions, create a concise statement. For example, at Taiwan Sons brand, we help young men achieve confidence, success by looking good through our outfits. Now, this simple formula gives your audience a clear understanding of who you are and why they should care. Now, the next question is, how do I make sure my brand message stands out? Now, to make your brand message stand out, focus on clarity and differentiation. Ensure that your message is clear and straightforward so your audience can immediately grasp your value. Also, highlight what makes your product or services unique and how it can solve a specific problem or fulfill a need for your customers. Now, finally, ensure that your message taps into an emotional connection whether it's excitement, trust, or a sense of belonging, as this creates a deeper bond with your audience. And the next question is, what if my brand message is too broad or generic? Now, a broad or generic brand message can make it hard for your audience to connect with your business. So if your message is too vague, refine it by getting specific about what sets you apart from the others, from the noise, from the crowd. Now, focus on your unique value proposition and the emotional benefits of your product or service. Now, avoid generic phrases like quality products or great customer service, and instead focus on how your business addresses a particular problem or meets a specific need. Some lines or taglines that have been overused and abused, so avoid them and then be more specific, niche down. Now, the next question is, can my brand message evolve over time? Absolutely, your brand message can and should evolve as your business grows and as market dynamics change. However, the core values and mission behind your message should remain consistent to maintain trust and authenticity. Ensure that it still aligns with your business goals and resonates with your audience's needs. The next question is, how can emotion play a role? Now, emotion is a critical component of a strong brand message because it helps create a deeper connection with your audience. By tapping into feelings like excitement, trust, or a sense of belonging, you make your brand more relatable and memorable. And for example, Apple's brand message is about creativity and innovation, and this evokes inspiration. An emotional connection helps build brand loyalty and differentiates and sets you apart from your competitors. Now, what's the difference between a tagline and a brand message? Now, a tagline is a short, catchy phrase that sums up your brand or product. A brand message, on the other hand, is broader and more comprehensive. It reflects your core values, your mission, and what you offer to your customers. Now, while a tagline is an expression of your brand message, your brand message itself is the deeper meaning that drives all of your marketing and communication efforts. Now, the next question is, how do I align my team around a consistent brand message? Now, to align your team around a consistent brand message, ensure that everyone understands the core values, the mission, and the goals of your brand and organization. Now, provide clear guidelines on how to communicate the message across different channels and in various situations. Encourage your team to embody the message in their work and interactions with customers. Internal communications and having a brand style guide can help keep everyone on the same page. And the next question is, can you give me an example of a brand with a strong message? Of course I can. Coca-Cola is a great example. Their brand is not just about selling soda, but they try to sell happiness and moments of joy. And then they consistently convey this message throughout all their marketing campaigns, their product packaging, and their customer interactions. Build a strong connection with their audience. And this makes Coca-Cola more than just a beverage brand. And the next question is, how does my brand message influence my marketing strategy? Now, your brand message is the foundation of your marketing strategy. It guides how you communicate with your audience, the tone you use, the channels you choose, and the type of marketing campaigns you run. Now, a clear, compelling message ensures consistency across your marketing efforts, and it helps you build a recognizable brand that resonates deeply with your target audience. Whether it's through social media ads, customer service, your brand message should be at the core of all interactions you have with your audience. And the next question is, what mistakes should I avoid when crafting a brand message? Now, some of the common mistakes you should avoid are: one, being too vague and too generic. Now, your brand message should be specific and should clearly state your unique value. The next mistake is focusing too much on the product and not enough on the customer or on the emotional connection. Now, your business exists to serve the customers and not necessarily to brag about your product. So when communicating, ensure that your focus is more on the customer. And then using complex language or jargon that makes it difficult for your audience to understand what you mean, that's another mistake. And finally, inconsistency in messaging across platforms or over time. which can confuse your audience. It's advisable that you stay focused on clarity, on value, and on emotion to avoid these mistakes and these pitfalls. Now, the last question for today: how can storytelling enhance my brand message? Now, storytelling helps bring your brand message to life by making it more relatable and more memorable. When you share stories about how your products or services have positively impacted your customers or solved real world problems, it builds trust and emotional connection. Storytelling can make your brand message more engaging and human, helping your audience connect with you on a deeper level. So if you enjoyed today's FAQ session, you got value, you learned something, this is a good time to remind you to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the awesome stuffs we have in store for you. Also, do well to share this video with your family and friends, as it could also be beneficial and help them grow their businesses and their marketing career. Then finally, make generous use of the comment section. It exists for you because communication, remember, is a two-way street. So want to know what you think, want to hear your questions, your feedback, and places you need more clarity, and we'll be always ready and glad to help you with more clarity, more information, and more answers to your questions. We look forward to our next lesson, and then we hope that you would implement what you have learned today ahead of the next lesson. Do take care of you.